In 3, 2, 1.
Because now what we can't see is we can't see our comments.
3.
I can see them,
3.
and I'll take a look over here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You were trying to what?
Did you push record?
I did this time. It really worked.
It's actually working.
Look at that. Now we're going slow over there.
Oh, that's okay.
Trying to catch up. Welcome, everybody. This is Life on Shuffle, Friday, December the 26th, 2025. Welcome, everybody. If you knew the cluster it took to get to where we are right now, you guys, again, second episode, you're going on and on again about how crazy this has been. My man Zach's back in the building. How are you?
I feel like we've been talking without anybody listening for 4 hours.
It feels like that because we've
For the
tried
last
all
2
these
days.
different things, and now this has gone slow over here again, but I don't care anymore. Are you all live on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
And does it look normal?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to go with that.
Okay.
Christmas, the post-Christmas shuffle is on. You have 364 days to Christmas, so don't think I haven't told you. You got 52 Mondays until Christmas, or 51 Fridays now till Christmas to do all your shopping. So,
I'm pretty excited about that.
so yeah, and you sound super
I'm
super stoked about
trying
it.
to figure out how to share this thing out on YouTube.
What are you sharing?
The YouTube.
Oh, well, we're working on all this new stuff. 2026 is going to be really good. We got a lot of different things. Don't forget the number 502-709-8778. I got to say it slow for the old folks because Zach's an old guy. He doesn't, can't remember it, doesn't understand it, things of that nature.
All that.
It is. So I think the world wants to know, Douglas, did you get what you wanted for Christmas?
Yep.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Well, you got something.
Oh, I got a back scratcher and a Colts ornament.
Are you being serious right now?
And I got something else I can't remember. What it
A
was.
back scratcher?
Yeah.
That's a head scratcher.
It's a
That
back.
all you got was a back scratcher.
No, I mean, that's all I wanted.
A back scratcher?
Well,
Is it a telescopic
the-
back scratcher?
yeah, well, the kids go to these Santa and Mrs. Claus ornament shops and stuff now at schools.
Yeah.
So,
That you send money to?
yeah. So they do that, and then they come home and they got all kinds of different stuff. It used to just be ornaments. Now it's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So I got a back scratcher, a Colts. Actually, I got two Colts ornaments.
Nice.
And I got something else, but I can't remember what it was.
So the Colts, though, let's talk about them real quick. Are they still playoff bound? Are they in trouble now, or what happened?
They need help. They gotta, like, the Chargers gotta win them this weekend, and then the Colts gotta beat the Jags.
Who's the quarterback?
For the Colts?
Yeah.
It doesn't. They don't really know yet.
So they don't
It's
even know.
Philip Rivers is there, but Anthony Richardson might be coming back.
Oh,
It's just a mess.
big guy, Anthony Richardson from Florida, right?
Yeah, the one I didn't
The
want.
guy, the guy you all wanted.
No, I didn't want him.
You didn't want that guy?
No, he was terrible at Florida. He only played for 14 games. Why would you bring him in? That's
They
ridiculous.
picked him top 10,
It's a waste of a draft pick.
but I thought he was
But
good.
anyway. So they gotta. So the Chargers gotta win, and then the Colts gotta win, and then that's just this weekend, and then next weekend they gotta beat Houston to
So
get
they got-
that wild card. So they got a lot of work.
They got a lot of work, and I thought they were doing good.
They were, and then Jones got hurt, and
Yeah.
Buckner got hurt.
Was Jones from Duke?
Yep.
So as a Kentucky fan, does that make you feel a certain kind of way?
No, I really don't care after they leave college
Really?
because he don't like. He's not like one of these Duke guys that wears all their crap around the Colts facilities and all this.
Yeah.
So he waving at.
Well, Holly Andrews has joined us on YouTube.
Hi.
There she is. Hello, Holly. Hope you had a beautiful, wonderful Christmas.
So yeah, so it was the first 8 games were fun. It's been a rough last 5 or 6.
It
For
has.
fans, but
It has.
anyway, how was your Christmas?
First of all, well, we'll get to that in Christmas in a second. But you remember that, we gamble on sports, and sports are fixed.
They're not. But go
What
ahead.
now? What do you think about Las Vegas and Pete Carroll, who was a 7.5-point dog,
Okay.
down 10, less than 3 or 4 seconds to go in the game? Instead of kicking a Hail Mary, he kicks a field goal, and they only
Kicking
lose.
a Hail Mary?
Do what?
You said instead of kicking a Hail Mary.
Wait, well, instead of throwing a Hail Mary, he
Instead of throwing
kicks
a
a
Hail Mary.
field goal
Okay.
to only lose by 7 to cover the spread.
No, that's a strategy now.
To cover the spread? Of course
No,
it is, because we
not
have
to cover the spread.
gambling outside. I mean,
No,
that's
it
easy.
doesn't have now now if you're down by 10, or the team's down by 10 or whatnot, now instead of going for the touchdown and then trying to get a field goal, they've reversed it now. For some reason, now they've gone to kicking the field goal,
Right.
and then trying to do the onside kick to get to the touchdown.
But by the time he kicked the 50-yarder, there were zeros on the clock. There was no kickoff.
Well, I don't know.
Because he had to cover the spread. That's easy.
It's
My
not covering the
Christmas.
spread.
No,
But
you're wrong.
if he didn't do anything, then he'd be crucified today. If he would just let the clock run out and not show any fight,
Throw a Hail Mary for a touchdown. I'm just saying, cover your
How was your
bets.
Christmas?
Cover your. Hey, be careful there. Christmas was actually pretty good.
That's
I
why you're
can't
supposed to
complain.
tease your bets down. You don't go with what Vegas says.
Well, okay, so explain tease. I mean,
So you can tease your bet up or down. So you can tease it up by 7 points or down by 7 points. So if say come out, say who's Kentucky play next?
Alabama.
So let's say they come out and they're a pick 'em, so they're just even odds.
Okay.
You can go in there and say, okay, well I think that Alabama's going to win by 7, so
Okay.
I'll go up there and I'll bump it to 7.
But so you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Never go with what Vegas says. If you go with what Vegas says, you're a stupid gambler. You shouldn't be doing it.
So you tease your bets like by left and right. So just because Vegas has a line set, let's say Alabama 5, which they probably will be being at home, right, in this particular game. So they, by 5.
Yeah.
So I tease that and say, I think Kentucky will cover that. I bring it down to 2.
Yeah, what I would do in that circumstance, knowing that what the Kentucky team looks like now, I'd probably put me a little buffer in there. So I'd take Kentucky, give Kentucky 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
you
so
could
if
say
they
you think
win-
Alabama will win by 8.
So for me to win that bet, then Alabama has to win by 8, or Kentucky just can't lose, or Kentucky can lose by 7, and I still win.
You still win.
Yeah, or if
Okay, so
Kentucky
you
wins
tease that
outright.
up to give yourself some gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just got to be a smart gambler. But the main thing, and I know we're a mental health podcast, so the main thing is if you do like sports gaming and things like that, do it responsibly. Like you can go out there, you can have fun. Like I do a lot of parlays. I do like a lot of $1 parlays, so you can win like $200, $300, $400 on $1 parlay.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still got to be able to do it responsibly. We'll make sure we're
So
talking
don't
about
go in there and throw your mortgage payment out.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to add that to lifenetworkagency.com, the website on that part. We're going to put that in there. So
I'd be willing to help you on the sports gaming then.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be really good.
Talking about how good it is, how fun it is.
It's well, the problem is they're
You just
they're
gotta-
covered, but they're covered bets. I mean, and that's what's happening. And
Well,
I just don't like it.
we just have to agree to disagree on that.
That's fine. My Christmas was okay. Got a couple of cool things. I got a long sleeve Nike Oregon long sleeve hoodie. Thought that was really cool. Huh? Because I like the colors, and Will Stein came from there. Christmas was also pretty good. I went over to a place called Sissy Cakes.
Oh, you got the cake.
And I didn't get a cake yet because they had been such an influx of Big Nation over there that they didn't have any cakes available.
Yeah. So the backstory for that, for non-Kentucky and non-football fans or whatever, Kentucky's new football coach,
Will Stein.
His
His
mom,
mom,
from Oregon.
her name is Debbie.
Her name is
I
Debbie.
met her, gave her a hug. She's very
Did you?
nice.
So she owns a cake shop, and Will Stein played for Louisville, but grew up a lifelong Kentucky fan. For some reason, Joker Phillips didn't offer him a scholarship, but that's neither here or there because Joker sucked. But anyway, so Sissy Cakes is owned by Will Stein's mother and aunt.
Yep.
And after he got hired,
Great people.
Big Blue Nation Kentucky fans pretty much, I bet they quadrupled their business.
Oh, and it's not even close.
So did you have to order one?
So here's the second story of why I was even there.
Yeah.
Okay. I was listening to KSR's podcast, and they had mentioned on there that there were a couple of different Google reviews from a couple of folks in Louisville that said that one of the ladies in there was not very nice. And there was another Google review of like they had answered or some kind of something in there that was really kind of bringing the business down a little. So obviously in Matt Jones' flavor, as he does, he told people to swarm Sissy Cakes and give them a good review or whatever. So being the good Life on Shuffle podcaster I am, I shot straight to Sissy Cakes, arrived on the scene, and walked in, and I was saying, hey, I don't know how this works. I'd like to get a cake. And Debbie's like, we don't have any cakes. We've been so busy. We can't this, we can't that. And I was like, Well, Debbie, I can tell you, and her sister or her aunt, I said, guys, or his aunt, her sister, I think, right?
Yeah, her sister.
I said, what you guys don't understand is, Matt Jones on the podcast had made a comment. And while I was standing there, a couple walked in and they said, well, we're from Lexington, Kentucky, and we're here to get a cake. And they're like, okay. And she's like, and the gentleman's like, yeah, we heard on KSR, blah, 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 blah. So I played the KSR for him.
Yeah.
Explained to him what was going on. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm with Life on Shuffle podcast. We're a local podcast. I said, we're not as big as a lot of other folks, but we're starting to get there. Do you mind being our official cake for Life on Shuffle? They're like, absolutely. Took a video. It's on my Life on Shuffle page. You can see it. We did that, and they were able to give the folks from Lexington a cake. Then another gentleman walked in and said, Matt on KSR told us. She said that it had been so busy in there that morning, they were run out of cakes all the way till January the 5th.
Jeez.
You can't get a cake from Sissy Cakes until January the 5th. They got an orange juice cake.
Yeah, that was world famous. Somehow, there was people ordering from all over the country.
They ship
and stuff before this all happened.
Yeah. And so now they're just getting, so if you're listening to this, go to their website. I believe it's Sissy Cakes. I don't have the card on me, but find Sissy's. It's Sissy's Cakes, I think.
No, I think it's just Sissy.
Sissy Cakes?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up for us. I want to get you the right website. I'm telling you guys, anybody that's listening to this, they got some really good, they got a bourbon glaze looking cake. They got a chocolate chip. It's the old style, what I call grandma style cakes, what they call it, like a ring cake or whatever. A bundt cake. They got all these different things. So please, if anybody does, let me know. Get on there.
SissyCakes.com.
SissyCakes.com. You'll see them on there. Order a cake from them. Tell them Life on Shuffle sent you. And I just want to give them a little bit of a plug. And now's as good a time as any. They got some really good looking cakes. I'm going to order one. Get it by January the 5th. They'll ship it to you. Get on there. Check out the Life on Shuffle as well. You can see the video from me being there. It was really good. So that was part of my Christmas. I landed over there. I did a whole video with them. And it was really neat. Debbie's a very, very nice lady. Will's got a great mom and a great aunt. They're beautiful people over there.
Cool.
And they didn't want to say a lot about, what it sounded like was a couple Cardinal fans that had got on there and said some negative things.
No way.
And even on my video, one come on there and said, well, now that I know that they cater to the Big Blue Nation, they won't get my business.
Well, yeah, I could definitely see them closing shop up here and moving down there.
They might.
Yeah, because with Will moving back here, and the grandkids are going to be in Lexington now, so why not move down there too
and be part of the whole deal?
You'd be fine.
What if he doesn't make it and loses his job?
Well, he's going to be down there for at least 7 years.
He ain't gonna be very long.
No, I think he's going to have massive success at Kentucky, and then he's going to move on.
So you think he will?
Yeah.
You think he'll have good success, and then somebody else will take him?
I think somebody bigger will come pluck him.
But if he's got enough going from here in the area, why would you want to leave?
Dude, I'm like, that's a good theory. And that's like kind of like what Brom's going through now, Jeff Brom from Louisville.
Is he going to leave?
No, I think he's going to stay. But everybody's like, well, why would you leave for Michigan? It's like, even being massive Kentucky fans, if we were coaches, that would be the dream job for us. But at the end of the day, if Alabama came or Georgia or LSU, somebody like that came and said, hey, we want you to be a coach here at our school, and we're going to pay you like $30-40 million more than you're making,
probably going to fly the
coop. Probably going to go.
Sucks. Well, I do hope he does good. I feel like he's going to do pretty decent for what he can do at Kentucky, because I think it's still limited to what it is. But yeah, so we haven't got to talk a little bit. We beat St. John's. Jaden Quaidens, you think he's the real deal?
I think he is.
Yeah, Jaden Lowe. I don't know. He didn't play against Bellarmine. Bellarmine gave up 85 points. You think that's a problem?
No, I think that was a classic trap game. You had coming off the high of that big win against St. John. It was a noon game or 1 o'clock game, so it was kind of a weird 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, kind of a weird time. The kids already kind of checked out. That's a strategically placed game, and if we're being honest, Bellarmine shot their best numbers of the season.
I about to say they shot pretty daggone good.
Yeah, so they'll never hit those numbers again. It's just like everything. But I was talking to my cousin Thomas today about he sent me a thing on TikTok or Instagram or something about Indiana being the watch shot. and how that was that's like their crowning moment. Aren't you glad that us and Louisville fans are not to the point where that's our crowning moment?
And that is their crowning moment.
I mean, they got it on popcorn buckets and soft drink cups, and it's like in a banner hanging in there.
And they probably play it every game up there for people to watch.
Oh, I bet it's in their video, like what we have, like Kentucky or whatever.
Has to be.
So, but what a miserable existence that you have. That's your biggest shot or biggest win since 1985 or 1987.
And I got to tell you, if Kentucky basketball don't figure it out, we're headed there.
No, I don't think so. I think that we're going to get a new crew in there, and it's going to be moving in the right direction.
He's got to hire a general manager.
He's going to.
He better.
Yeah, it's coming next year.
The
budget's been set aside.
Well, it better.
Okay.
I think they're going to miss out on some of these big, tall recruits too. I think it's just going to be ugly. So for a couple of years, I better figure it out.
The JMI thing ain't helping.
Oh, that's not helping.
So JMI coming in there and so, but at the end of the day, what needs to happen is Barnhart needs to go ahead and step aside or retire or whatever, and then bring new blood in.
And he needs to get some definite players in there to tickle our fancy.
And I think that
the Big Blue Nation needs a little tickling.
Yep. And I think that the Crafts are more than willing to buy out JMI because there's been rumors circulating that they don't like JMI.
That's a lot of money.
It's not that. I mean, for them though,
to buy them out.
Yeah, their buyout on it, it's like $100 million or something.
God bless. They ought to just. I mean, what?
But the dude's worth like $6 billion.
I know, but what do they do?
He's in coal. Coal. He owns, R&J Railroad.
Really?
He owns that. That's his. R.J. Coleman. That's his. He owns he's like the biggest coal producer in the United States.
Okay, so he's doing fine.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that Baylor was able to sign this kid that didn't get drafted?
I hate that's the worst part of this NIL thing is that these kids can go and play in the G League and come back and have eligibility left at the end of the year.
Do you think the NCAA has shut that off?
I don't think so because they're the ones approving it. I think Congress needs to step in, like they're supposed to be doing here at some point, and limit the amount of money that these kids can make. And then they also need to limit the.
Should they put a cap on it?
Yeah.
Should they put a cap on how much the university can make? It's a business.
It's two different things. Universities are supposed to be nonprofit,
allegedly.
Well,
but they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not at all.
But they got certain provisions in there that they're allowed to use because they're an educational institution, this, that, and a third. But they, I don't know. I just don't think that it. I think it needs to have. I don't know what the cap needs to be. I've heard the number tossed around like 250,000. I don't mind that number.
Just $250,000
for 6 weeks of work or for 6 months of work.
The only argument I have is I feel like and you can call them non-profit institutes, whatever the hell you want to call them. It's not what it is. These universities are making a ton of money on these kids playing in a sport. And these kids are not there for an education, so to hell with that. Okay, they're not there for that. But why in the world what do you think? Like, we'll just use Kentucky. Let's talk about it. How much do you think a Rupp Arena game for Kentucky nets them when it's all said and done in their pocket at the end of the day?
2.5.
$2.5 million per game times however many games they have a season. If we have 40 games on the schedule or 31 games on the schedule, they do 16 of them at home.
Well, that's why they won't play because there's been like a call for to have like bring the Louisville game back, where not the University of Louisville, but remember they used to back in like the 90s and the early 2000s.
Play up here,
and like to the point where Freedom Hall had a Kentucky court
right
that they would put out, and they got rid of that game because they lost revenue on it. And then that game used to be Indiana too. We played Indiana or Notre Dame.
We did. We played them in Freedom Hall,
and then there was so they won't do that, and they won't do the. There's been a big push here recently to have some of these like maybe lesser conference games or non-conference games be played in Memorial and have it like students only. But they
don't want to lose out on that money because they're making that money. And these kids that are out there putting out a product that's trying to make it to the next level, I don't think you cap it at a quarter. I mean, I think these guys are worth the $1 or $2 million. I think it's fine.
Yeah,
pay them. Pay them to play. Right? Because they're making tons of money at the university level. Tons.
I kind of wish myself, me personally, I wish that they'd come in and say that you can only make $250,000 and then but you got to get the NBA on board, and they make it the same rule as the NFL, where you have to play 3 years or graduate before you can come to the NBA, or set an age limit.
Right.
But they won't. So
No, they're not going.
we're just talking to the ether.
Oh, absolutely. It's always fun just to discuss. But anyway, so today is National Candy Cane Day, which doesn't make sense to me. That today would be National Candy Cane
Well,
Day.
maybe they're making them for next year.
Already? I mean, do you like a good candy cane?
No,
I'm not a fan of them
I
either.
don't really like them.
No. I like the
They're
flavors
Jack
of like
Rabbit.
Jolly Ranchers and things like
Yeah,
that.
those ones are good. Like the
You know,
Star
but the
Butter.
peppermint I can't do.
Yeah,
No. Did you used to hang them on your ears and things?
oh yeah, ears, peckers.
What?
Or what? What?
That tickles your fancy.
That tickles your
Yeah.
mistletoe.
We got some tickles and teas.
Speaking of mistletoe, we went to the zoo today because it's like unseasonably warm here in Louisville.
You went to the
So-
zoo today?
Yeah. Thank you.
Why?
Because just knock the dust off.
Knock the
Kids
dust
like-
off the zoo?
The kids.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
I still got little kids, Jay.
That is true.
So no, so the we took the baby over.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you got to see it, but the animals were really active today. Like everything was moving. Like, you know, sometimes in the summer the lions are out there like, it's so fucking hot. I'm
Yeah.
not moving. but everything was moving today, and including the rhino who had his giant pecker hanging out.
Oh, jeez.
So we had to address that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty exciting.
So the kids asked, "What is that?"
Yeah, and it was like in
And how'd you go about explaining the rhinoceros
pecker.
thing?
Well, what's weird about it is it comes out and it like wise off. It's weird.
So you studied this thing.
I mean, it's right there, Jay. It was like, God dang, man. But then,
So you weren't looking at the horn. You're pretty sure that's.
oh, like how many times have you been to the zoo and seen a rhino pecker?
Really never.
All right, well, so
I never-
that's why I was interested.
Never even thought to
I
look.
wasn't like licking my lips or nothing. I was just like, this thing. I was like, look. First, you're like, God dang,
Yeah.
lucky guy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a second, why is it white at the end? And why does he have it out? And then you start.
Yeah.
But of course, you hear all these kids like, look, there's his wiener and everything. And but yeah, so it that was interesting. But
What's your favorite animal to see at the zoo?
but my daughter Addison, hang on, I ain't
Okay, go ahead.
my daughter Addison, she's so book smart, but she is so dumb when it comes to street smarts. And she thought it was its tail
No.
because the angle we were at. It's like, well,
She thought it was a tail.
yeah.
Definitely.
Favorite animal? I don't know, man.
Yeah, you got to pick an animal you like to see at the zoo.
Yeah.
Like, is it the zebra, the kangaroo,
No, I think it's
the giraffe?
if I can sit there and see it. So the Louisville Zoo had a bunch of babies born. So there's like a baby Columbus monkey, and
Yeah.
then there was like a baby gorilla
Oh, wow.
and stuff. So, but like today, the gorillas were like going at it. It was like not sexually.
I was going to say.
like fighting and stuff, and they have a little baby gorilla in there. So that's kind of cool watching
That's
that
fun.
little thing walk around and then they got some younger juvenile gorillas that are in there. So I like to sit and watch them because they're just so human-like, but they're so big.
Mine's the lion. If you're on YouTube right now watching live, tell us what your favorite animal at the zoo to take a look at. I like the lion. I like to hear him roar.
Yeah.
Reminds me of myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got a good roar.
Yeah. Shit's getting deep.
Well, I'm not going to, far be it for me to
Why don't you
demonstrate it here. But
give me your roar.
no, I'll hold off for another time. That was you.
No, that's you.
Today's National Whiners Day. You know any whiners?
Like
Not winos, whiners. People that whine and
oh
cry
yeah.
and complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ton of them.
Come hang out at work one day.
Oh, Elizabeth on here says she likes the elephant.
The elephants, well, the only unfortunate thing for us here is, well, it's not unfortunate. Well, it is unfortunate for us, but not for the animal, that the Louisville Zoo retired their elephants.
They did?
Yeah, so they're both down in a animal sanctuary down in Tennessee where
Okay.
they have like 800 acres or something like that.
So they
And
can
there's-
roam better?
They can roam better, and there's more elephants there that are, it's like an elephant sanctuary retirement community thing.
That's kind of cool.
So that's kind of cool.
So if they have that down there, can you go see it?
No, it's closed to the public.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
it's meant for them to be able to live out the rest of their lives. So what's crazy is those
I kinda
elephants
like
that
that.
are up here are, how old are you? You're 40?
43.
43. So the elephants that were here, one was 38,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one was 41.
No kidding.
But what really blows your mind is one of the Galapagos turtles that are
Galapagos
tortoises, tortoise, is like 103.
That's insanity.
So just think when that zoo opened, it was there.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
that'll blow you.
We looked at that same turtle when we were being to the zoo as kindergarten.
You probably did.
as you do now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
How long does an elephant live?
Well, I think that's why they probably retire him. I think it's probably getting
To that time?
Yeah.
Now so they won't bring any more elephants?
The deal is now that up to now the Louisville Zoo is not going to have an elephant program no more. But there's a pretty big one up in Indianapolis.
Is there?
Yeah.
And they take care of those elephants. We don't like.
No, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
it's not like the circus.
Okay, good. I was just making sure.
Yeah, no, this is like
an elephant.
Like this zoo here in Louisville and in Cincinnati. So we go to the zoo all the time because of having the kids and stuff. Different zoos. But a lot of the zoo stuff now is like for the survival of the species type of deal, where they you keep them in captivity because they can't survive in the wild themselves, but also to breed
And keep them.
Yeah, so that's why the rhino dropping his donger was such a big deal too, because they were like, all right, well, because we got female and now he's showing interest.
Time to go.
So it's like, get the female, get over here, we gotta get another.
Let's go.
Everybody's running, so they don't have to explain it to their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't want to be like, oh, yo, Jimmy, come over here. There's a meerkat over here.
I'll never forget this. We went on there one time with the kids for I can't remember. I think it was Jace, and went over there on a field trip, and the lions were mating.
Oh,
and so it's like, and all this.
How'd they go?
And of course you got all these like first graders, kindergartners, kids, and they're like, what are they doing?
Yeah, what's happening over here?
But like kids aren't as dumb as we think they are.
They are not.
And they were just like cracking up.
They know it.
And but nobody would notice it, but there was like one dad there that was like, we got to get these kids out of here. The animals are doing it. It's like, it's just a natural thing, buddy. They wouldn't even notice if you would have just left it alone.
Yeah, if you left it alone or they'd have forgotten, moved on about their day.
Because I was just like, they're wrestling.
The wrestling.
That's Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah. National Thank You Note Day. You said thank you notes after like a wedding or something?
No.
Are you pissed off? This is good. Are you pissed off when a thank you note doesn't come from like when you've gone to a wedding or a graduation and you didn't get a thank you note, or like a sweet 16 birthday party?
No, really?
You're not mad if you don't get a note?
No.
A thank you,
That's kind of gone by the wayside then.
I don't care if you get a thank you note either.
Yeah.
But other people are like, gotta send them out. Is that more of an old generational thing?
Yeah, because actually, like sometimes you get people that you know and they be like, well, I never thought. Did you get that? Did you get XYZ? Well, yeah. Well, you never thanked me. I was like, well, I think we thanked you there. We thanked you at the party, or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it's just nothing.
Yeah, I don't know that I need a note. A thank you note. I don't need all that.
Like, send me a text if you really feel like you need to.
Yeah, or just I'm going to assume you're thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of
if you say
assume.
thank you there.
Yeah, just kind of assume that you're thankful.
But isn't it like kind of the thing where at a wedding, how you have those little parting gifts? Like sometimes it's like a bag of cookies or
or candy or like a koozie.
Yeah, it's like something in that like supposed to be like the thank you for coming, thank you for the gift, kind of
Yeah,
all
yeah.
wrapped into one.
Which I kind of like. I like a koozie or something like that. I don't like the stupid gift of like little chocolate balls or something. Those go away.
Yeah.
So.
Remember when they used to throw rice and they told you to stop throwing rice because the birds would eat it and blow up?
Is that true?
Oh.
Well, birds eat rice the way they might.
I just know it went to birdseed. Remember, now they throw birdseed or blow those little bubbles that don't work.
I know they blow. Well, some of them do sparklers.
Have you seen the videos where they're like doing the sparklers and they're like holding them, like making an arch?
Yeah.
And the bride's hair will catch fire.
Nah, yeah, I figured that would happen.
Man,
I figured that would happen. They got to be able to stand far apart. You got to know that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't know. Back on Christmas Eve, eggnog day was on Christmas Eve. Do you drink eggnog? I don't even like the term eggnog.
I mean, I'll drink like a cup of it, maybe, like a little bitty, like
I think it's terrible.
Dixie cup, maybe.
If you're on YouTube, do you like eggnog? Let me know if you like eggnog. I'm not a big eggnog person. It don't look good. It don't look appetizing. It has a weird taste. It has a weird texture. just do the bourbon. I mean, just
Well,
the
I
bourbon.
guess you could.
I did. I had some last night. We did Knob Creek number 9. That was good.
Creek number 9.
It
See,
was
I
very
don't like
good.
I don't like bourbon from Kentucky.
Well, what do you
They
like?
all taste the same to me.
Well, what do you like?
Well, I don't drink no more, but if I
Right.
did, it would be. I liked me some Jameson.
Is that
I do like Irish whiskey.
I'm an Irish person. But I don't like Irish whiskey.
Yeah, I
I
like
can't do it.
Irish whiskey. That's how it's malted and stuff.
Man, it is just stout.
But
Very stout.
very.
It's very stout. Yesterday was National Pumpkin Pie Day, which I don't understand
Dude.
that. Christmas Day is National Pumpkin Pie Day.
Oh,
Eat whipped cream on your pie?
Yeah,
No.
that's the only way. We already
No
had this
crust,
argument.
no
We've lost
pie.
this one too.
I haven't lost anything.
You've lost almost every argument we've had. I think the only thing
We've
you beat
lost
me on
anything.
was
That Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
no. I won that one too.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. TikTok went crazy and telling you you're an idiot.
I don't think they went
Hey,
crazy.
how's our Christmas bracket?
I have it. It's somewhere.
We need to. We
It's up-
didn't forget. We just both got very busy during the
We
holidays.
did get very busy during the holidays, and that's going to be kind of what we are.
We'll do it. after.
Elizabeth said she has not tried eggnog, but she would like to. Well, try it out, Elizabeth. It's see if you like it. It's kind of a textured thing for me. It has
It's
some.
thick.
Oh, it's thick.
Yeah.
It's got a thickness like.
it's kind of like kind of reminds me of a milkshake.
Yeah,
not
kinda.
quite that consistency, but a little bit.
yeah, kind of. What do you got to do this weekend? You going to do referee?
Sunday, yeah, we got some championship games coming up,
Ooh,
so the
pressure's on.
The parents will be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so
There we go.
so
Hook and horn from YouTube. What's up?
It's like if you have. Never mind. I can't talk about it because if I don't know.
Yeah, be
Parents'
careful.
behavior
Be
and
careful.
like coaches' behaviors and stuff have just gotten so
Oh, it's way out
ridiculous.
of control.
And
way out of
it's
control.
just and it's like I don't know. I'm pushing 40, and I'm like one of the younger referees that does it.
Yeah,
It's
because
just-
nobody else wants to do it.
Well, and it's just ridiculous. Like these are fit. Like some of these leagues we're doing are like 5th and 6th grade boys or girls or whatever.
And the parents go nuts.
Parents are. It's like nobody's going to recruit you from the 5th and 6th.
Yeah,
grade.
no scholarships are being handed out here today.
Yeah.
I understand that. And by the way, just because you think little Timmy's good, he's not that good.
Well, let me tell you, there's some like that. There's some kids that come in these church leagues and you hear their parents, he's the best player in the league. Da, 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 da.
And
And
the
then
league
you get
is
them
bad.
out- and then- yeah, the league's bad. But then you get them out like on a travel circuit or AU circuit that we do locally around
Yep.
here, and you really see that they ain't shit.
They're not. And on top of that, if you take them away from here, then they're really not good.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to have that to have the ability to be able to do like some of the national AAU tournaments and like Nike EYBL and things like that, and you see that talent,
Oh, it's good.
and it's like
It's not from around here.
yeah, like I tell some of the buddies that I referee with and stuff. It's like when you get over there, you kind of think, okay, well, we're starting a game at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. You come out there and it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
they're just. It's like I didn't even see that guy run past. And like you have to do 3-man, 4-man sometimes to keep up with these kids. They're so
Yeah,
fast.
because they're moving.
It's like okay,
And-
I'll stay down here. You
Yeah.
come back this way.
Yeah. And then
You know?
and then little Timmy's mom, who thought she had the next LeBron James, kid wouldn't even make it to the G League of the NAIA schools.
No, and I don't know why. Here recently, like coaches decide that every time a player gets touched, it's a foul. Like
Well-
if they go up and they have a little bit of contact, if it's just a little bit, I ain't calling that. That's just silly. You're gonna have contact in basketball.
You are.
Now, if it's malicious or something, then yeah. Or if it's harder than just a little brush,
Or if it really altered the shot in a way because it caught the arm, something
Yeah.
like that.
but like so like your developmental league, like your 3rd and 4th graders, so it's like, well, that's a travel. It's like, yeah, you know how many travels we've had?
I was getting ready to say, we wouldn't get the game done.
Yeah, you have to let them go a little bit,
Yeah.
and like if they get an advantage to the basket or something like that, then call it.
You got to call it.
But
If they're traveling in the backcourt because they're trying to figure out how to dribble,
yeah,
and the problem with the kid that doesn't know how to dribble in the backcourt who's traveling the whole way, he's the one that has the mom and dad that thinks he's the next LeBron,
I know.
and they don't even know.
And coaches need to start teaching the damn game and stop worrying about the rules. Like it's like, okay, well, this league said it has to be one on one, but he's kind of hanging in the basket. It's like, okay, well, you're hanging your player out by the half court line. I'm not telling that player he has to drag out from the paint all the way to half court line just because you're trying to drag him out there.
Right.
That's stupid.
That's right, because he's just playing the rule instead of the true game.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing they need to figure out too, because when they get to the next level, that ain't the rule.
It's stupid.
You know, it's
But
the
and
craziest thing.
Coaches need to stop arguing with the referees because the referees, I guarantee you, they know. I don't want to say 99% of the time more of the rule than you do, but a good chunk of the time they do. Not necessarily in baseball and softball because they have like these weird rules.
They do.
But basketball is pretty cut and dry.
My biggest thing, and I know you're a referee, I used to do it. I don't do it no more because, one, my stress level can't take it. Two, I don't have time. But my biggest complaint with a referee is, especially in softball or whatever, is just be consistent. Be consistent in your call, right?
Yeah.
Or be consistent in the fact that you know the rule.
Right.
Because my concern is when you come to me as the coach and you try to tell me something about the rule and what you're saying is incorrect.
Right.
But then you don't want to listen to me because you just assume because the fact that you wear a referee uniform, you're automatically correct.
Yeah.
Then that's the part that drives me nuts. Or at least just it's like, if you're going to watch the player leave the base early at the top half of the inning, make sure you're catching the leave early in the second half of the inning, and not just because you forgot to, have a little bit of class and what you're getting paid for and things of that nature. So that's what I'm talking about. But I know they're paid folks that are just trying to get it done.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to be there.
In tournaments like that, like there's so much like you got the but not only do you have the pressure of the game on you, but not saying that it's high stress or anything, but you have that pressure of the game. You got parents behind you in the play constant. The biggest thing about softball and baseball is that you're there the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go. You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna listen to this chirping all the game,
whole time.
And then, but then you got the tournament directors out here. Well, you got to hurry that game up. You need to get that game done.
I know.
And it's just like, well, do you want the game to be called
correctly
and right?
Right. Are we quality or quantity?
Yeah. So
drive you nuts.
they don't care though. The tournament directors, they just want to get the games over with.
No, they don't care. And that's the other thing that drove me nuts, and I'll get off my soapbox, but I got to talk about it. We were in a place, I can't remember what it was, but the whole thing was about the softball bats, right?
Yeah.
They would tell you that the rule stated, and I read it in the rules, before every game, you lay your bats out in front of the dugout, they check and make sure none of them are illegal.
Yeah, they got rid of that rule.
I know, but I'm just saying, for that particular tournament,
Yeah.
in that tournament rule,
Oh,
they wanted, the tournament required it.
Oh,
Okay. So then what would happen is we would play a game, or we would get there, and those two referees or umpires in that particular instance didn't ask to do a bat check.
Yeah.
We just moved on and played the game. But then in the middle of the game, when they make a mistake or don't interpret the rule correctly, I bring to their attention, how do I know that you know the rule? Because you didn't check the bats to begin the game, because that's part of the rule that you didn't do, and now you want me to believe you know this part of the rule. Well, you just need to get out of here. Then they throw you out of the game.
Well, let me ask you this: did they have a plate meeting with the coaches?
Yep.
Does the coach? And so in that plate meeting, did they ask the coach, "Are your players properly and safely equipped?"
I don't know.
Well, if they did, then that's on you.
What do you mean that's on me?
It's on you as a coach.
Well,
that's the interpretation.
They wanted, so then we would go to the next field and play with two different umpires. That's what we had to do.
Gotcha.
Put the bats out.
Yeah.
And then at field 6, we didn't have to put the bats out. You tell me how that makes any kind of sense.
I'm just telling you.
So then I went to the tournament director. I walked into the tournament director and I said, hey, I asked him this point blank. I said, what is your consequence for two umpires not doing bat check? And this is what I heard. Right? My next question, I asked him again. I said, so my second question is, how do you audit your particular umpires that you have out here on the field right now to ensure they're doing bat checks? You know what I heard?
Yeah.
And then you know what he told me? He said, if you don't like it, then why don't you sign to be an umpire and make a change?
Yeah.
I said, I'm not here to be an umpire.
That's the traditional line.
You know, why don't you go out there and make a difference? Like, I don't need to make the difference because in the human resources, I am paying you to do a job. Right?
Yeah.
I have an expectation of you.
Yeah.
You should have a scorecard. If you're not good at it, you're not here anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
So those are the things about the umpires that drive me nuts.
Yeah.
But moving on.
But a lot of times you're going to get that. It's going to fall back. Me as an umpire, I like that rule because I can just say, we're having a plate meeting with Jay and coach whoever.
Sure.
And I can say, are your players properly and safely equipped? You say yes. Okay. That includes your bats. That includes everything, So, and that's a high school thing. But like you're saying, that's a different tournament thing.
Right.
Now I've worked US AAA rules, Where
This was the USSSA tournament.
yeah. So I've worked USSSA rules where they're like, we don't want back checks. You ask the coaches, that's fine. And then I've worked some too where it's like, but then it's like if somebody comes up there and they try to have like a core bat or they have an illegal bat, I just call the batter out. And
you don't eject them?
No, I'm not.
Oh, throw them out. What's the rule say, Douglas?
I'm not ejecting a player for that. Like if the coach comes out and argues with me about it, then we'll elevate it. But those kids don't care.
I know.
Like it could have been that they had 4 bats in there.
What are you doing for New Year's Eve? Do you do a big party?
No. We stay at home and watch it on TV, and if we can stay up.
I'm about to say, do you even make it to the midnight hour?
Yeah,
do. It's late tonight. I mean, we had some technical difficulties. You're almost midnight here, and you're still awake.
Yeah, no.
We had some major technical
vacation.
difficulties. Are you?
Yeah.
So when?
Like January 5th or something.
So you're out for a while.
Well, with work, not basketball.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, so we could get some podcast in.
On non-basketball nights.
This is episode 87.
No,
but I'm just saying during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm off too.
Well, I gotta put flooring down in my house.
That's terrible. Can't you hire somebody to do that?
Good.
Yeah, this is episode
I'm
97.
so
We're
cheap.
3 away from 100.
I'm so cheap. I just can't do it. I'll do it myself.
Oh, what kind of flooring are you putting down?
That laminate crap.
Oh, are you?
Or that.
Is that the
laminate.
peeling stick?
No, vinyl.
It does it plank together?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got the little.
Yeah, you gotta tap it all in. Oh man, your back screams for like.
I hate that stuff.
But it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna watch some football.
Get some football action.
That's what I was gonna pull up.
What you got?
We gotta get our predictions in.
All right, let's do it.
Well, I got to pull up first.
What do you think about? You think Alabama beats Indiana?
Hope so.
God, I cannot stand Indiana fans. It's tough. What do we got?
Is this right? That's not right. Hold on.
We're trying, people.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Well,
It's been a day of.
you haven't done anything.
What do you mean? I went to the zoo today. Seen a rhino.
Again, you haven't done anything. I'm just saying.
Done nothing today.
That's cool that you're on vacation. I like that. That's kind of cool. So, did you take vacation, or they're just off?
No, I took vacation.
So you took off.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You needed it after all the craziness you've been through.
I don't like it. I'm already going stir crazy, and this is just day one.
Oh, well, you got out to the zoo. It's going to be a nice day tomorrow. What are you going to do tomorrow?
I'm gonna go get some firewood.
Yeah? It's going to be a little windy on the bird.
No, because winter's coming back. You know it's supposed to. Hold on.
It's supposed to drop like 60 degrees.
I know. So this is Sunday. We have record highs near 70. Wind gusts up to 40 mile an hour. Severe storms possibly, especially around night. And then Monday. That's Sunday.
Yeah. And
then Monday it goes to 50 minus. Or it feels 50 to 60 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
Temperatures in the 20s. Feel like with the wind would be 10 to 15.
And a little bit of
And
snow.
snow.
I
In
like
a
it.
day. I like it. Freaking day.
Ain't that crazy?
I hate it here.
We're like right in the middle of all that garbage.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out these technical difficulties because we're probably gonna be back to Florida soon.
Are you? I'd love to. We can do this in Florida.
All right, so we got
We need people to download the podcast.
We got Oregon and Texas Tech.
I can't go against my guy Will, man. He throws up a pretty good offense. Texas Tech's pretty good though. I'm gonna take what's a 3-7 matchup?
5-4.
Oh, I was way off. Give me the SEC and Texas A&M.
Yeah, it's not Texas A&M.
Oh, Texas Tech. Well, give me Oregon then.
I'm going Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bama and Indiana.
Are these on January 1st?
That one is, yeah.
Okay. Bama and Indiana. This is a 1-8 matchup.
1-9.
Same thing. This will be the main test for Indiana if they're real.
Yeah.
Because and I read something, and I don't know if this is true or not.
Don't say, they played Oregon. They played Oregon like the second game of the.
I know.
Yeah, give me a break.
So somebody told me that Indiana played in their non-conference schedule was all FCS schools. The only FBS schools they played were in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So they haven't played any other school outside the F.
They did the same thing that. Now they did have a good win at the beginning of the year, but I think it was. Who was it? LSU?
No.
Or Georgia?
No.
Who was it?
Oregon.
Oh, that is what it was.
That's all they've played, and they beat Penn State on a latch ditch effort. Then they hit that last touchdown.
Did you remember? Did you see Gus Johnson's call of that play?
No.
Oh man, you need to go back. And I'm not an Indiana hater. Like they're just irrelevant.
I am.
But
I work with them.
Yeah, I do too. I'm not
I still love
them. But I mean, some people just can't be raised right. So you got Bama and Indiana. Who you taking?
Indiana.
I'm taking Bama.
You think they'll beat them?
I think that the SEC line will be like something that they haven't seen, even though Bama's down this year.
All right. We'll see.
Ole Miss and Georgia.
I hate that. Georgia.
I'm going Ole Miss.
Without coach?
Yeah.
Georgia's going to
I don't like Georgia. Georgia has shown me nothing this year.
Georgia's going to that game.
They're about like Indiana. They really haven't played nobody.
I don't think Ole Miss is going to that game.
You know, exact opposites all the way through.
That's fine.
Then now this is the
Ohio State, Miami.
Yeah, and that's
Ohio State. Ohio State's going to beat Miami.
Yeah, Ohio State. That's who I got too.
So then Ohio State plays Georgia. Indiana will play
So Indiana will either have to play if they win, they would either have to play Oregon or Texas Tech.
I think Indiana makes the championship.
I don't think so.
And we're going to have to listen to it. Oh, God, we're going to have to listen to it. I can't.
We're not going to have to listen to it.
I hope Alabama beats them. Roll Tide, man.
Roll
Tide.
Of course, I want an SEC school to win because they're unbearable whenever the Big Ten wins one out of 14 years.
So eight teams are left. 4 of them are SEC.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
3?
3 of them.
Okay, so you've got Big Ten.
We got one playing each other.
Right. Big Ten has 3. SEC has 3.
Yeah.
ACC has 1. Miami.
What? Yeah.
What? Texas Tech's a Big 12.
Yeah. The Big 12.
Yeah, they're Big 12.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to see much movement out of my fat ass from on January 1st. That's just like
Is all those games on January 1st?
All but Miami and Ohio State kicks off at 7:30 on New Year's Eve. You remember a couple of years
ago?
Wonder
why they do that. Play them all that day. Hell with it.
Well, because look at you're at home all day. You're hungover.
That's what I'm saying. Play them all on,
and it's a holiday. Well, you can get 4 games in on a day though.
Yeah, you can.
How?
I don't know. Start at 11. 11 to 2.
Yeah, no.
2 to 5. 5 to 8. 8 to 10. 8 to 11.
First game's at noon.
Who plays?
Oregon, Texas Tech.
Right. Indiana's out on the West Coast, so they'll play.
They'll play at 4
Eastern. So they got to play 1 o'clock game up there. And then I hope Alabama beats them. Gosh damn it, I want them to beat them so bad. I just do, man. I can't. I just can't with it. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, that's what was driving me insane.
That's what I was telling somebody the other day. I was like, I've never seen so much Indiana crap in my life.
Oh, and I'm just they think everywhere.
And what happened to the Pacers fans?
Yeah, where'd they go?
I mean, when Pacers were making that run last year, you go everywhere and there'd be a sea of blue and gold.
Everywhere.
I don't see a fucking shirt
nowhere. And that's how they
are.
They're fair weather fans.
It's like Indiana fans. You don't see nothing.
Nothing.
It's bad that I want Indiana to lose so bad that I would be willing to see Louisville win a basketball championship.
Now, I don't know about that.
No, I know that. You know me. I don't like. Shut up. I don't like the courts by any means. As far as we talked about that, they're a really great institution for education, but their athletics wise, it's just whatever.
Right.
It's just the little brother thing. But I don't want. I like Pat Kelsey. I can't help it.
Oh,
you don't like him?
Do you see him throw the license plate off? You see that?
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
They
should get him for littering. His daughter.
Yeah, his daughter put it on. That's so funny. That for those who don't follow sports, Pat Kelsey's the Louisville head coach for basketball, and his daughter pulled a prank on him and put a Kentucky Go Big Blue license plate. And I think he drove around with it for a few days.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he drove around with it for a few days.
Oh, I thought he saw it immediately and threw it.
No, that was after the
fact. They should have got him for littering. He threw it in the woods.
Yeah, I think he's fun. I don't know. I just don't. I'm glad to see that they're relevant again down there, and I'm so glad that we beat Indiana.
That was And then we got St. I don't know, man. We'll see. I got no hope in Pope. We'll figure it out. I know that. So
well, I'm hoping. we'll see.
Yeah.
A lot of things gonna change. So
Everybody, free mental health, lifenetworkac.com. Check it out. I started working today on on another section. I was working on anxiety and depression. For any of those that need any of that, lifenetworkac.com. Check out the website. We got a life wellness division on there, life stands for living in freedom every day. Life on Shuffle here. We talk a lot about mental health between me and Zach. Zach's been in the military, did the fire department together for a long time. And it's just it's one of our big things is to get out the mental health information to anybody that needs it, to be a beacon of hope, a ray of light. And it's just one of those things that just make sure everybody understands, even on lifenetworkac.com, we are not medical professionals. We give you resources and things that you need that you can tap into that can get you the help you need or give you some ideas and some warning signs of if you or a family member or anything's going through that. Please, if you need any kind of emergency, immediate help, call 911, go to your local hospital, something like that. There's some folks that can help you. I saw a really cool video the other day. There was a gentleman that was sitting in a truck, and you can see it's the officer's body cam. And he walks up to the thing, and it's a Vietnam veteran in there, and he's on the phone with a suicide line, and he's needing a hug. If you watch the video, it's on YouTube. To watch that officer work the way that he worked that day to help that guy out, it almost will bring you to tears. That some of these folks need the help that they need, and we've got to be the ones that can help them in any way, shape, or form. It's just super important that we're doing that.
yeah, and welcome home to our Vietnam veterans. I do have a gripe for a local gripe, and it's so petty, but I feel like it should be addressed.
Okay.
The Highlander Fire Protection District that we used to be a part of.
Don't let me start, but go ahead.
For years and years and years, the sign out front said Merry Christmas. And now the fucking sign says
Happy Holidays.
Get your asses out there. I don't care who's listening. Get your asses out there and change it to Merry Christmas. We're not a Happy Holidays region or anything like that. If people want to practice their individual faiths, that's fine. But you're in a predominant Catholic and Christian community. You can put Merry Christmas on that fucking board. And then I rest my case.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that.
It just pisses me off. I noticed it the other day, and it just bugs the hell out of me. Whenever previous leadership was there, it didn't matter who they offended.
It didn't matter.
They would put it out there. And, you know.
Anyway,
it just pisses me off when I seen it the other day.
I don't even talk about it.
And then,
because again, and I'll tell anybody, we're used to be guys down there. We spent many years down there, working crusade, shift after shift, run after run, volunteer after volunteer, time after time, putting ourselves through everything with them guys. They ain't no reach out to none of us.
No.
They don't do nothing for the folks that help build that place. They don't do anything with it.
No, but
I know a couple of the guys that are still down there. You don't hear nothing. And it's like, hey, you know what? You do you, boo.
Yeah.
So sucks, but everything changes.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And the people that ran that into the ground will have it coming because there's big changes coming. So, especially with legislators going on. So
please.
So.
But back, again, mental health is a very big deal.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to sound off when you're a little frustrated. That's what we kind of want to do. It's really kind of cool.
But I want to give a shout out to Ashley Barnett. Her husband passed away, Master Sergeant Dennis Barnett. He was our flight sergeant down at Eglin, our flight chief. Really good guy. So willing to teach the young troops. He was like my first flight sergeant. So willing to teach the new troops about security and law enforcement and things like that. He was also a Okaloosa County Sheriff's deputy after he retired. They're having a funeral service down at Eglin with the 96 Security Forces coming up here soon. I think it's tomorrow, next day. And then they're going to have another one up in Pennsylvania and laying rest up here up in Pennsylvania where he's from. So Cantor's taken a lot of good ones this year from the 96 Security Forces Squadron down at Eglin. This is like the third or fourth one. So get out there and get your checks, men. If you can't hang up the dignity a little bit and get a finger shoved up in your butt, then get the colon guard one or get something figured out to where you can get checked. And this cancer shit needs to stop.
Yeah,
and get it figured out. But yeah, Dennis was a hell of a guy. Was a mentor to a lot of us, and he'd definitely be missed, especially his practical jokes and stuff. So. But he made me, one time I went down there, he made me go out and I was kind of being a little smart ass airman, and he made me go out and mop the parking lot in the middle of a hurricane. So
gotcha.
It wasn't like the the heart of the storm or nothing. It was a little E1 or E1, but
F1.
F1. What what they call
No. They just call it category.
Categories.
Categories.
it? So it was a little one that it was like barely a hurricane.
Yeah, they call them categories.
But yeah, really good dude. Cancer took him too soon. Him with Sergeant Wrighton, Sergeant Brown, and all them this year. So it's been a little rough on the security forces guys down there at Eglin, but Ashley and Dennis did listen. So it yeah. So I don't really have much else to say about it, but really good guys. So and Ashley, if you need anything, just reach out to us or reach out to us on Facebook. I know she's got a big support system with the squadron going on. So
sure.
but yeah, so
and another thing I was thought about doing a little bit. We'll call out the latest firefighter line of duty death. Firefighter Commissioner Michael Ryan was part of a crew that responded to a rescue call for an injured hiker. As the crew was carrying the hiker out of the wooded area, Firefighter Commissioner Ryan suffered a cardiovascular event. Fellow first responders provided immediate life-saving measures and transported Ryan to the local hospital, where despite all efforts, he was pronounced deceased. He served in the Phonosia, I think you say it, fire district, both as a firefighter and district fire commissioner. So definitely say prayers to those folks. And just right before Christmas, 61 years old, went down as a volunteer firefighter out there, just helping other people. So
that's another thing, man. These, I mean, God love him, and you don't know whatever circumstances, but I hope whenever local changes do come down, I hope that local commissioners here do stand by their word and make a annual physical and a semi-annual or an annual agility test mandatory.
Yeah.
Because of things like that. I mean, I'm not a small guy, but I make some guys like local fire departments around here look pretty small. So at least to me, but yeah, take care of yourselves out there, guys.
Yeah, really, please do that.
They're
It's very important.
Yeah, I mean, you can't help what Chief Klein used to say, and Chief Meeks used to say. You can't help them if you're down because you got something going on.
Right.
So
yeah, got to be on the ready at all times. So we really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna let you get to bed. It's been one of those nights. The technical difficulty's been crazy. YouTube's been fun. We'll get this figured out at some point in our lives. If not, we'll just have a really cool backdrop and we'll do it here. We don't know yet. But you can check us out on all the major platforms. LifeNetworkHD.com. Check out the website. It's brand new. We're still building it. Got a lot of good stuff we're doing. And we hope to see you on there soon, man. I hope you had a good time, brother. We appreciate you staying up late. Will you sleep in now?
I don't know. Probably. Go Cats.
What's your definition of sleeping in late?
Like 9, 10 o'clock.
That's late. I can't do that late.
I could do that.
All right, well.
I could sleep until 1 if the dog wouldn't bark.
That's late. We're out of here. We'll see you later.
All right, see you.
Let's go back.
Okay. Yep.
See y'all on YouTube. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate you. Love y'all.
Goodbye.